All right, so Lakia, my my video had cut off, but I was saying that you women are out of order, man. All right, and you women are gonna receive judgment for it, man. All right, because the scriptures say many days shall you be troubled, man. All right, you're gonna be troubled because you chose to follow a multitude of to do evil, man. All right, you chose to follow Esau rules in his society than rather than follow the Most High's, man. So you women are going to be you're going to be in trouble in that day, man. All right, and the men is going to do you the same way you do it now. Like a woman might come out with no clothes on, right? Have nothing on, be showing a little bit of nothing. Then a man coming up and to deal with her, try to talk to her, and the minute she do is turn her nose up at him, and shun him. You know what I mean? But at the same time, she's probably on social media posting that it ain't no more good men left. But if a good man come up to you and try to deal with you, you women, you prefer wickedness. All right? There's no other way to explain it. And so the men gonna do you the same way. When Jacob's trouble come, when all hell break loose, all right, when Esau's taken out the way, when you have to fend for yourself, you're not gonna be able to go to the grocery store to eat. It's gonna be a famine, all right. And then you gotta go out there and find food and hunt for food, or you just gonna starve and die. You're gonna get under the comfort of a man, all right. And that day, where it says 7 women should take hold to 1 man, and that day men gonna have their nose up, man. Men gonna be like, no. Just how y'all women do now, that's how men is going to be like, look, I ain't dealing with you. Men going to ask you, look, do you know the name of the Lord? Can you bake some food? All right. Do you know how to cook? All right. And which most of you women don't know how to do. So you're going to be no good in that day. And like the scriptures say, a lot of you people is going to be for famine. The scriptures speak about that, man. All right. But, this is not get too much off topic, man. You wicked women. All right. This ruling over these wicked Israelite men. All right, you gotta, a righteous man can't even deal with this woman according to scripture, man, because our women, they get so much liberty Esau gives them that they see other people doing wickedness and they curious about that. Like, well, she get to do this and get to do that. Well, why come I don't get to do it? You know what I mean? And that's how woman mindset is, man. And this is the result of the men who let them do so, man. All right, this is Isaiah 3:12. It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. And my people that which lead thee cause thee to err. Right, because most men, that's the thing in Esau society, man, that the woman is God. She gives life, all right, and she rules over the household, man. Men work all week and come give his money to the woman. No, that's not the way that things work, man. All right. So when you try to tell your woman these things, she rebel against them because she like, well, shit, that's the only thing they show on TV. They put it out there in music, movies. All right, you got all kind of men coming home giving their money to their wives, and they ask you why you not doing the same. Because that's not the way. That's not scriptural, man. All right, that's wickedness. All right, any man that let a woman rule over him like that is wicked. All right, the scriptures speak about you shouldn't usurp authority over a man. All right, you should be in no position over a man. All right, this is 1 Timothy 2:11. It says, let the women learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. All right. So a woman is not to be usurping authority over a man. All right. A woman is not to be the head of the household raising your kids. She's supposed to raise the kids, but she's not supposed to be telling a man what to do. Oh, we're gonna do this to do that. This how this gonna be ran. It's not your job to do that. All right, you're gonna go off because it's not your DNA to make them decisions, man. All right, it's in your DNA. That's why women cleave to men and they follow after their man, because it's not for them. It's not the other way around where men cleave to women and start following after their women. You got some cases of wicked Israelite niggas who do so. All right, and that's a bad example of our nation. But naturally, the woman, any man, any woman that gets with a man, she eventually follows that man, whatever he doing. All right, you get with a wicked nigga and he's selling drugs and smoking weed and riding around selling drugs all day. Eventually, that's what you're gonna follow after him and be content with doing so. All right. If your man is a working man, you're gonna be following after him and getting a job and follow along with him. It's just natural. It's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? So you women is not meant to be. It's not meant to be the other way around, man. All right. That's why the Lord has this these laws and these statutes and the commandments set up. All right. All right. That's why the Lord talks about seeking the old path, man. All right. I get the account where Abraham and Sarah, okay, the count. This is First Peter's 3:6. It says, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. And do any of our women call us Lord? No. All right, our women rebellious. They call and don't tell them what they call you behind your back, man. Motherfuckers, niggas. All right, whatever else they call you behind your back, man. These women is completely out of order. And it says, whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do dwell and are not afraid with any amazement. All right? Yeah, so our women is not in order like that, man. Our women are not like the women of ancient times. The women of our ancestors, man, see the women nowadays, man, they'll roll over in their grave, man. All right, because you got so many women being raised, being taught, you don't need no man. If a man can't do this for you, you don't need him. So you basically telling this woman, if a man is not basically tricking on you, all right, or submitting himself to you, he's no good for you, man. All right, and that's what's wrong with our women. That's why our women is all stink, have attitudes, because they've been raised wickedly, man. Instead of being raised with how to love and treat their husbands, man, as the scriptures say. Let's get it, man, because this is the only scripture I feel women should be. If you got a man of the Lord, that's cool, because he's going to lead your family in the right direction, all right? But if, this is the only scripture I feel like a woman should be reading, is Titus 2, all right? And we're going to get into it. Just jump straight into it. This is Titus 2:1. It says, but speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged man be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, in patience. All right? Verse 3 says, the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teacher of good things. All right? You women are teaching our children, the young women, how to do duck lips. All right? How to pose for Instagram. All right? Doing the Kiki challenge, whatever they call it, the Drake challenge. How to sing every song that come on the radio. That's what you women are teaching our children. All right? Wickedness. All right? Verse 4 says, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. And we've been taught the total opposite. You teach our women, hey, look, if you don't want to be with him or you get pregnant, just get an abortion or plan B. That's the things that our women are teaching our children. All right, verse 5 says to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of Yahweh be not blasphemy. And I guess the word is blasphemy amongst these women because they're not teaching the women to be obedient to their own husbands. They teaching them actually to buck up and go against them, man. All right, because that's a liberty that they got in this society to do what they will. So you're going to get put to death if you don't get in order, man. It's just simple and plain. And with that, I'm going to close out. I'm going to give our praises unto Yahweh.